Hello YouTube, welcome to a new scene anatomy video. For some years now, musicians have been spoiled with new monophonic analog synthesizer releases, among others Mini Brute 2, Bass Station 2, MS-20 Mini and others. A true mono analog trend was triggered. 2 years ago, the big Behringer wave came with many very affordable monophonic synthesizers, which led to the interest of the musicians being directed to these instruments. Older synths are often forgotten because people don't discuss about these synths on social media, for example. Same applies to the media. Too bad, because there were a lot of nice analog synths before this wave. For example, the Doepfer Dark Energy or the Vermona Mono Lancet 15, which I will tell you about today. By the way, the name Lancet is derived from the German sci-fi series Raumpatrouille Orion. This Vermona Mono Lancet you can see in this video is already the second version with improvements that premiered in 2016. It's a very compact and handy desktop monophonic analog synth that can be taken anywhere. The core engine is based on 2 classic analog oscillators, noise generator, filter, envelope generator and LFO. Very simple, no special features, so perfect for synthesis beginners. The interface is that simple and super intuitive designed, where each parameter has its own control. No menus, display or other stumbling blocks. As already mentioned, there are 2 classic VCOs. VCO 1 offers square, sawtooth and triangle waveforms with octaves from 8 to 32. VCO offers the waveform square, sawtooth with octaves from 4 to 16 plus a white noise generator. A sine as an extra waveform would have been nice here, or the noise generator separately in one section like a third sound generator. Both oscillators offers a detune function, VCO1 on the bottom on the interface, VCO2 on the right side with detune from plus or minus 7 halftones. Both oscillators can also mix together in the upper fields. It's handy that the mix knob has a grid with which you can see where you are in the mixing signal, so it blocks if you are in the middle of both waveforms. Further, you can route the LFO, an envelope generator signal, to the pitch. The envelope has here a bipolar setting, so you can adjust it in minus and plus. With a high LFO rate and intensity, you can make very interesting deep FM timbres. And with the envelope, you can also create nice percussive sounds like kicks. Also in this section is a switchable auto-glide function. A bit pity, pulse width is only available via MIDI CC1 on the modulation wheel. No extra knob on the interface. The possibility of hard or soft sync is also missing here, unfortunately. Sonically, the sound generators are not the most aggressive, but more on the soft, charming side with a fat sound. Even the FM doesn't have the ultimate brutal character, but rather a softer one. The Mono Lancet features a 24 dB low-pass filter with adjustable filter resonance and a 3-stage filter tracking from off, 50% and 100%. The filter frequency, or named cutoff, can be modulated by an LFO or the envelope generator. The filter, which tends to be soft and super creamy here. It grabs well and works very well across the entire control range. Cool is that the filter can respond to aftertouch and velocity. Both can be activated or deactivated via MIDI-CC. Unfortunately, there's no external filter input, a shame because I would love to work with such a nice sounding filter, also with external signals. If you work with filter FM via the LFO and higher resonance, the filter can also sound a bit more aggressive. modulation side, you have one classic ADSR envelope generator and one LFO with 6 waveforms: saw up, saw down, square, triangle, sine and sample and hold. The LFO and envelope are very classic designs and offers nothing special. Nice is here that the envelope can also sound very snappy. A Mono Lancet 2020 edition would have at least 2 LFOs and 2 loopable envelopes. In the end, you have a VCA with 3 modes: envelope, gate and an open VCA mode, with which you can create also nice drone sounds. Let's take a look at the back. Here you have a mono output, MIDI in, MIDI through, USB for MIDI and firmware updates, power supply input, and a mysterious 25-pole modular dock connector. That is probably one of the most exciting features of the Mono Lancet 15. If you use this connection with the modular dock, a URAC extension module for around €150, you can send audio in the URAC system via pipeline. The module gives you individual outputs for the VCOs and VCF and CV and gate inputs, including PWM, CV for both oscillators. Actually what we know from many semi-modular synthesizers today, but implemented in an extension module. A nice idea with which you can use the Mono Lancet as a synth voice for your URAC system, but also opens up new possibilities. Also good to know is that the developers implemented a handful of good MIDI CCs. For example, you can set the modulation wheel to modulate the PV, or activate aftertouch and velocity for the VCF, or turn on or off the auto glide or legato function. The Vermona Mono Lancet has been around for a few years, but is still a damn great synthesizer. It looks nice, it feels rock solid, and nothing wobbles. The sound is warm, creamy, and full of character. Not the aggressive one, rather a softer one. It works great for warm, thick basses, or even more noisy timbres. It can also create nice percussive and lead sounds, but to be honest, it's not the main focus. It shines especially in fat analog basses. Compared to the current competition from Behringer, Korg and others, the Mono Lancet is a bit too expensive. Same situation in which the Doepfer Dark Energy is currently located. Sure, it's a device made in Germany, but compared to the current others, it lacks some features like SYNTH, a second envelope or a second LFO. Nonetheless, the Mono Lancet can totally convince in terms of sound, quality and optically. I also like the possibility of integrating it into the modular system via the Modular dock module. So I hope a lot that Vermona will bring one day a new version with more functionalities. I hope you enjoyed this new video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the Vermona Mono Lancet 15. It would be cool to discuss with you. Please subscribe to the channel, it would be a big support from your side. Big thanks and hope to see you again very soon in one of the next Synth Anatomy videos. Bye!